Today's video is a follow-up interview between Sergeant Justin Wall from the Professional Standards Division and Keith Vidler from the Orange County Sheriff's Office. This interview goes over details regarding Sergeant Vidler's construction business. Jeremy Dewitte made claims that Sergeant Vidler was harassing him because he wants to open his own funeral escort company. The basis of the entire investigation is based on an incident that happened on the side of the highway, where Jeremy claims that Sergeant Vidler dragged him down the road by his helmet. After reviewing the video, it turns out that Sergeant Vidler was only removing his helmet. Jeremy is a well-known serial impersonator and habitual liar, so it's no surprise that this is the case. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much more to come, so stay tuned.
I'm Sergeant Justin Wall of the Orange County Sheriff's Office Professional Standards Section. Today's date is August 25th, 2021, and the current time is 3:22 p.m. This interview is being conducted at the Office of Professional Standards located at 2500 West Colonial Drive. I'm interviewing. Can you state your rank and your name for me?
It's Sergeant Keith Vidler.
Who is employed by the Orange County Sheriff's Office and currently assigned to?
I'm currently assigned to the courthouse.
Okay. Also present in the room is Sergeant Vidler's representative.
Jay Smith.
From the FOP.
Fraternal order, please.
As well as Corporal Willie Robinson of the Orange County Sheriff's Office Professional Standards Section. Sergeant Vidler, are you aware that I'm recording this interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Other than being compelled by Sheriff's Office policy to answer questions relating to conduct and employment, has anyone threatened, coerced, or offered you any preferential treatment to give this statement?
No.
All right, I'll swear you in. I, Sergeant Justin Wall, a notary public commissioned by the state of Florida, commission number CG 975310, expiring on April 1st, 2024, will place you under oath. Can you state your name for the record?
Keith Vidler.
Under penalty of perjury, do you swear or affirm the statement you are to provide regarding this internal investigation will be the truth?
Yes.
Until the conclusion of this investigation, you are prohibited from communicating with anyone other than your legal counsel, other representative, or someone from the professional standards section regarding the substance of this investigation or complaint. Do you understand?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol that may impair your testimony?
No.
And you understand the internal investigation notification form that I asked you to sign previously to the last interview that we did?
Yes.
Were you given the opportunity to review the additional statements and evidence prior to this interview?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding the evidence you reviewed?
No.
Florida Statute 112.513.532 states all questions must come from or through one investigator. Do you desire to waive this right?
No.
Okay. A couple of the things that I presented to you was your name on some documentation that came off of Sunbiz and the annual reports for the state of Florida.
Yes.
Do you, in the past, or do you currently own your own company?
I did in the past, yes.
Okay. Was it this Keith Vidler Homes?
Vidler Custom Homes Incorporated.
Okay. And it looks like, when did you start that?
I actually started it back in 2004.
And you, according to this, you disillusioned it in 2019?
Yes.
Okay. Do you currently, you had mentioned in your interview that you have a company that you had bought equipment for?
My brother.
Okay, so that's your brother's company?
Yes.
Okay. Do you do construction work with him now, or?
No. Basically, I'm like a silent partner.
To his company?
To his company, yes. Coast to coast, yes.
At this time, when you owned this company, what kind of work did you do?
What do you mean?
When you owned your company?
Vidler Custom Homes?
Vidler Custom Homes.
Custom Homes.
Okay. Did you file any secondary employment paperwork with the Sheriff's Office?
I don't recall. Again, this was going back to 2004 when I started it. Back then, I did. All my supervisors knew it. Ron Chapman was my lieutenant. He was aware of it. I don't recall if I did or didn't, or what paperwork I needed to or didn't do, but everybody was aware of it. Even to the point in 2011, I think it was, 2011, Mr. and Mrs. Cameron came down here to PSD, filed a complaint on me, and they investigated the complaint. It was unfounded. But at that time, they knew there was a company, and there was nothing ever mentioned about any paperwork needing to file. It wasn't filed about everything. So
Okay. Are you aware of the Sheriff's Office policy regarding filing a memorandum or letting the Sheriff's Office know about secondary employment, whether you work for another company or whether you're starting your own business? Are you aware of that policy?
Yeah, I am aware about it. And like I said, 2004, I couldn't tell you if I did or didn't. I just don't know.
Okay. So you don't have any recollection of doing that?
No.
And then currently, you said you're a silent partner. What does that mean? We're looking at purchasing some large equipment, and my brother needed a co-signer on a loan. And so, do you do any work?
No. I do not work. No. I do not work with him. No.
Okay.
No, that's too hard work. I don't do that.
Okay. So, have you ever done any other work outside of this?
No. No.
Outside of the Sheriff's Office and outside of Vidler Custom Homes?
No.
Okay. And so you can't recall filing any secondary employment at any point?
Like I said, I don't recall. It was back in 2004 when I started my company, and back then all my supervisors were aware of it. They knew of it. They endorsed it. Matter of fact, Chappie would let me take days off if I needed to go for inspections or whatever. And like I said, in 2011, I believe it was, Earl and Mary Cameron came in here and filed a complaint against me. I had a big lawsuit against them, and I was suing them because they failed to pay.
Okay.
And so you guys did the investigation back then, and like I said, nothing even was brought up back then about needing anything. So,
okay.
Like I said, it's not something I would even look at.
You said you're aware of the policy. Do you know why you didn't file a secondary employment notification?
I don't know what I did back then. I don't. Back then, I don't know if I was aware of the I know there's a policy now, yes. But back then, like I said, I don't recall if I know or didn't know or what I did. If notifying my lieutenant was what I needed and he needed to do it, I don't know.
Okay. All right, and it was 2004 when you started the company?
Yes, 2004.
Okay. You good? Okay. All right. The current time is 3:29 p.m. and that concludes this interview.
All right.